Hey everybody, welcome back to Scrub City Media. I'm your host Joey, or some of you guys might call me Scrub, and today we're back with some Kenshi, and it looks like we got some action going on over here, so I'm gonna go take a peek over this way and see what's happening. It looks like there's also like a dead body here, or somebody that's unconscious. It looks like he's worth 1,000 cats for a bounty, but let's take a peek. There might be some more stuff going on that we might be able to grab. This guy's got some weird basket on his head. This guy is going after somebody. Let's go ahead and hit play and see if we can figure out what's going on. A lot more guys are spawning in. There's a guy over here on the ground. There's another guy on the ground. He's worth 1,000. There's another dude dying. I'm sure they're going to pick those guys up. Let's just go ahead and teleport back for now. We'll pick up this guy and take all the stuff off of him. Just seems like nobody's seen him. So let's go ahead and grab him and make him our guy. See if we can just grab stuff off of him to sell it as well. Might be worth it. Alright. Sweet. He's got some clothes on him. He's got really nothing, but he's worth at least 1,000 cats. So it might be worth our time just to pick him up and carry him around. This will at least increase my stats. We can also try to use him, hopefully, to store items on. So that might be worth it. Let's see if we can grab some loot out of here while we're carrying this guy around. I don't think I can sell him to any of these guys as a slave. That just, I don't think works that way. And I don't think we're in the right area either to try and make him a bounty guy that we turn in. So I think we have to go out here and just try to see if we can put items on him and grab items off the ground and store them on them. And maybe we can make a profit that way. It'll also level up our stats a little bit, so like our strength should be going up while doing this, which is helpful. There is a guy on the ground here. It's a scavenger worth 500. He's dying. That's good. For me at least, that's good. Alright, so he's got a basket head. This sucks when you can't drop the items on the ground or whatever. I think we need to put our items on this guy. That's what we're doing wrong. Let's rearrange his inventory so that we have a better chance of doing this. Then we can grab the stuff off of this guy, rearrange it maybe. Alright, no room. Let's put the items on this guy. Ooh, good thing. They're trying to heal him right now. Alright, we don't have any more room, but we might have room now. No room for it. Sweet. It sucks when that guy's got items all over him. Alright, we can't take those off of him. That's not something that we can take. But they are healing him, so that's fine. We're going to carry this guy on our shoulder. He's unconscious. We don't want to gear him up too much, because he might turn against us if he wakes up. But this guy is dead, so that's good. Might be able to grab some items off of him, maybe. If we got enough room. Oh, we have to hold down the Alt key. I don't want to risk picking up an item off the ground with all these guys around. So maybe we'll go up here to where there's a little less guys and try to grab one of these items. We can't pick it up. Maybe we can grab something. Can't pick that up. I also can't see my sneak now for some reason. There we go. Maybe we can pick that up. Guess not. These guys aren't angry at me, so they don't really seem to care that I picked that up. If I did pick it up anyways. Yeah, I don't really have any room. I also can't put... Oh, I can put that on there. Alright, maybe now I can pick something up. There's a black shirt on the ground, but I don't know if that's really worth it. There was this guy, right? Yeah, there was this guy. Yeah, we can take that. Now let's go inside and see if we can sell our items. We are in run, thank God. Dude, this game looks so good. I always forget how good this game looks. Yeah. He's in a recovery coma, which kind of sucks because that means he's recovering. So that means he might wake up. We might want to walk around somewhere where nobody will see us and drop this dude and just beat the crap out of him. So he's dying and more of like our guy that we can do whatever with. Hopefully he doesn't recover, because we don't want him to wake up either. We also don't want these guys to take him as a slave, because we do want to use him to level up our stuff a little bit, as well as being a pack mule. Let's see if we can put him down. He might go flying off. Alright, he did not. Alright, let's see. We can't beat the crap out of him yet. But he is marked as unconscious, so we're just going to stand here for a little bit. Make sure nobody comes to pick him up. It doesn't seem to let us beat the crap out of him, so we're just going to carry him. I think everybody else will beat the crap out of him for us, and hopefully we can just be quick to pick him up before anybody steals him, and maybe we can just put all of his clothes in our area. This might be the wrong play. Might have been the wrong idea to do this, but we have until this gets to 0, I think. I think until the head gets to 0 for him to get up. So until that happens, we're good. We just need to keep a watchful eye on it. And he is worth 1,000 cats, so it would be worth our time to, you know, try to down him. But he does have pretty good martial arts, so he might beat the crap out of me as well. As long as our strength goes up, though, might be pretty good. Pretty sure these guys also won't care at all that I have this dude on my shoulder. On it. If anything, they hate this guy more than I do. This guy is just kind of a tool to me compared to anything else. I don't see the shop owner. Oh, he's right over there. Barman, I'm gonna go over here and talk to you. Hopefully nobody attacks me. Feel really nervous being in these areas. Let's see. That does 30 armor penetration. I guess let's put that on us. Then we can sell this for 104. How much does that sell for? It's valued at 93. I mean, I guess that was more. So maybe it was better. Not too sure. Oh, that we probably should have kept and sold to the other guy at like the actual shop. But it's fine. Let's take anything that's just basic grade and put it on us. Alright, we can't put any of that on us, so we're good now. Let's sell. See what else this guy's got. Shoddy grade. My stealing chance is 100%, yes. This is also shoddy grade, but I can't put it on me. Let's see, let's sell. Rearrange our inventory again. Grab this shoddy grade and put it on here. Sweet. And then let's go back out here and see if we can grab more loot. This guy also has like no gear whatsoever. So if he does wake up, he's kind of boned because I'm going to be able to beat the crap out of him, I think. I mean, my attack's pretty good. My stats should still be going up. They just won't be going up as fast. But at least now I have a ton more room to put items on this guy. And honestly, I can take this off of him in case he does wake up. So he actually has 0 clothes whatsoever for right now until I get some gear. We do want to try to look for more victims sitting on the ground because those guys will have a lot more items on them. But it's going to be probably hard to see any, and most of them probably got picked up and turned into slaves anyways. So there might not be anything worth it, but I do want to grab everything that's blue for sure. Ooh, there is somebody here. It's a scavenger. He's turned to slave. It looks like he's already been looted. Yeah, it looks like I already looted him. There's another guy here. He's in a recovery coma. He's got a bag head, some shoddy gear. I think I just threw that on the ground. Yeah, can't pick that up. Interesting. Guess let's throw it in this guy's inventory. Same with the helmet, I guess. Now I can pick it up. Sweet. We'll throw it in this guy's inventory as well. Just gear him up again. I do want to pick everything up that is over here. That is blue at least. Because that's going to sell for some good money, I think. I think it will anyways. But I'm not too sure. Let's look and see if we can stack anything in this guy's inventory. It might be more worth to throw one of those in there if we can. Guess we can't. Let's pick up a ninja gi and see if we can pick up one of the black shirts or drifter boots, I mean. Let's go for the further out ones because those are going to be more risky over time, I think. So, seems more likely that we should take that. This guy is recovering still. He's at -16, so I think we're still fine. Let's check our inventory. Yeah, we can grab another pair of drifter boots. So I think let's go ahead and grab that. Then we can just sell this stuff off. We'll just go into sneak mode just in case. Alright, sweet. Stand up and walk back into the bar. Hopefully it'll turn into daytime and we can sell more of the better gear off to the actual clothing store. And that will be worth it. You know, I do feel kind of bad carrying this guy on my shoulder. But he does not, like, stand a chance either way. He was going to be a slave or he's going to be a guy riding on my shoulder, right? I mean, it's how Kenshi works. I mean, Scrubby W saw his fair share of death, you know. All those guys that he was friends with died right there on the streets as he was coming up, you know. And what did he have to do? He had to sit there and watch it and just sit there on the ground watching as all of his friends died. You want to tell me that this is that bad? I don't think this is that bad. The guy is not being a slave, right? I think that's pretty good. Alright. Anyways, that was as much as I could sell. It is about 5 a.m. I have about a little bit more in my room in my inventory. I think we pick up some items and then hopefully by the time we get back it will be a good time to sell everything to the shopkeepers. I think we wait till we see this guy out here talking about selling your slaves for cats. I don't really have any slaves or any people to sell as slaves. I could set up mods if you guys want, and maybe we can recruit guys that are slaves out here, are going to be like slaves out here into being like my tribe, and then maybe we can overrun this camp, the camp that we're kind of getting our supply off of right now. But I think that's a little too much, especially for the amount that I know how to play Kenshi. I think there's more for us to do, like actually learning the game and playing through the game and having more of a story for this character of Scrubby Dubby. I do think it might be cool to grab a slave while we're here and maybe change a guy's life around, or at least get some items to get us going. I kind of want to try to get the like Hinge, I think is the name of the town in this episode, just to see if we can make it there. I cannot pick that up, that's fine. We need to look at this guy's inventory, see if we can stage some items on him. I think we can. No, we can't put anything on him. That's fine. Let's go back into the base, hopefully, before anything shows up and gets us killed. We don't want to be on the wrong side of anything here, you know? That guy's dead on the ground. That's fine. We're not worried about dead guys. I don't know what's going on there. Check up on our duties at -13, so we're doing fine. They picked him up. They picked up the dead guy. They might be throwing him off in the distance, let the bone dogs take care of him. Who knows? That or they're just taking him back for no reason. I think you can click on buildings and they'll tell you if they're open or not. I need to probably do that and see what here in a second. I'll do that after we sell these goods. That one's of standard value, so let's go ahead and sell that. Alright, and then now let's check and see if this building says it's open. The store is open, building is open to the public, so I think we should be good to go in. Alright, time to sell all of our gear to the guy at the clothing store, hopefully. There I think was a clothing store back here that would have been maybe a little bit closer, but it's fine. We'll go into this one. Yo, what's going on, my guy? Oh, I fell through the floor. Sorry, what's up? How's it going, man? Let's trade. I think you'll take all this, right? Yeah, I can sell this to you. It's worth 49. How much was the other guy wanting to buy it for, I wonder? It's at -50%. It's kind of crazy. Can we go to the other guy and see how much that one was going to go for? You know, I like to see my options, man. I want to see who's selling it for better. I should have actually checked that beforehand, but we're going to check it now and see. Dude, they got this slave on the table performing for everybody. I don't know if you guys see that or not. This is selling for 98. It's much better to just sell my clothes here. Alright, don't sell your clothes to the guy that knows stuff about clothing, because he'll just rip you off. Makes sense. I guess, you know, a guy that knows stuff about clothing would do that. This sells for 705? Dude, what? Is this just really good? Blunt, 24%. Cut resistance is 90%. Cut resistance is 90%. Blunt resistance, 39. Cut resistance. Left leg 60, left leg 60, 60, 60, martial arts 4. Yeah, I mean, it's better than what I have on now. I guess I'll just put that on. I mean, it's not going to be matching anymore, but at least it's got a little bit better quality grade. We'll sell it to this dude. Man, may as well, right? This doesn't have as much, like, yeah, this has negatives on me, but this has a lot more bonuses, so I think we're gonna go with that. I can't wear shoes, so we may as well sell them right away. And you guys can let me know if I'm doing stuff wrong, but I think I'm okay. 24, 39. Dude, we're making so much money off of these guys. What a turnaround in this in Scrubby W's story. Like, my god, am I just making tons of profit? I'm at 2,000 cats, 2,200 cats. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think my goal still is to get the Hing. I do still want to sell off all this stuff. This guy can be worth it for me to just sell off to, I don't know, maybe a town that has shinobi ninjas or somebody that has an actual base that's worth it. I'm not too sure, but an actual town. There's a guy that they just said welcome to slavery to. I could probably grab some stuff off of him. Looks like they're running after people, so it's definitely worth my time being out here. Could probably grab some more loot off of guys. There's a grass pirate out there. It looks like they just jumped a band of grass pirates. Yeah, this is definitely worth my time being out here. Dude, we can make so much money. We can be like a trader or something. Maybe we can go trading clothes to like the community out there. Grass pirates are good. I'm gonna take all these clothes though. I'm just gonna keep selling clothes. Well worth my time. Throw that on those guys. I know this isn't really what you guys want to see probably, but it's what's happening. And you guys can't stop me from doing it. Anyways, throw on a couple more there. Let's see if we can make anything out of these guys. That's a grass pirate there. Definitely has me nervous when I see a group of guys running at me still. hostile regardless. That's a grass pirate that will fight me. He is hostile. So I don't really want to walk over here because I don't want to get attacked by that dude. And he is standing up. I don't know why they're not fighting him exactly. But that dude's a slave? Oh, it's because he's slaves. Alright, I see. It's because they're in a group of slaves. So I would have been fine to go over here. I think that guy is dead on the ground or in a recovery coma. So I guess let's go over here. They're being obedient slaves, so I don't think they're going to attack me. So I think we're fine to just go over here and try to take this stuff. Oh yeah, dude. Look at all of that. It's so good. I honestly don't really need these. I can just load these all up on somebody, to be honest. Don't know why I haven't done that. I don't really, I mean, I'll carry a couple on me, but they're not really worth it for me to be carrying, I don't think. In all honesty, it's only worth it for me if I was a human, but I'm not. I'm a robot. So, I mean, it's worth it if I want to heal guys, like this guy on my shoulder, but I don't want to heal him. I want him to kind of, you know, die over time. Yeah, this guy's not going to attack me, so we're good. He's being an obedient slave. If I would have noticed that sooner, I would have ran into there sooner. That's fine. We're going to head back into town and sell all of this. Maybe we can get some hired hands to help us because we can buy one of these pirates maybe who know a little bit more and have a little bit more gear, and maybe we can just give their gear back to them off of the ground. That would be kind of funny. It would be kind of cool and sweet, but I don't know. We should save some gear though, possibly. I mean, we are making a lot of money. Oh, I don't want to go on top of that building for no reason. Yeah. Welcome, new buyer. I'm definitely not a new buyer. Not at this point anyways. I'm like a recommended seller at this point, I think. Dude, worth 208. It's from a grass pirate. Leather armor, it's shoddy. Protects you from acid and burning, which is good if we wanted to go anywhere. Gives you good martial arts. Cut resistance goes up, which is also good. Cut resistance is up. I mean, I like my protection. Yeah, it definitely lowers my combat speeds and such, but I think we're doing good with it. Not worth it, not worth it. Let's just go ahead and sell all of that. Like I said, you guys can tell me if I'm doing it wrong, but let's go ahead and sell all of this as well. This guy's got tons of money, so we're fine. And we'll sell this to you also. Sweet. Now let's go back out and see if we can grab any of that stuff. See if there's any more items for me to grab and make some more money off of. I mean, look, one man's trash, one man's dead body is another man's treasure, right? That's all that I'm saying. And then maybe after we have a couple of cats into our name, we can probably, I don't think anybody here sells a backpack, but maybe we can head to Hing and get like a backpack or something. I know my original idea was to head to the swamp, but looking at like the map and everything, it looks like it's going to be a really hard path to do. So I don't think it's going to be something that's going to be necessarily easy for us to do at all. If anything, it's probably going to be pretty complicated. All right, I spent some time scoping this place out. It doesn't look like there's anything, so we're good. There are some bounty hunters here. I don't have a bounty on my head, so we're good. I do have a bounty on this guy though, so I'm curious if they would want him. I don't think we can sell to this guy. I don't see anybody that I can talk to anyways, so not really worth it, I guess. I mean, hey, they'd probably take the guy off my shoulder and turn him in for a bounty, but I don't think I can trade him. There is like a noble house over here, but I don't think I can sell traders or sell people to him, so may not be worth my time. I do have nothing to sell at this point. Yep, nothing to sell. We found nothing outside as well, but I do want to see if any of these guys have any good like people to buy and just to see. I'd like to see your slaves. Maybe there's some guys that are worth it. They're all worth 1,000 and they're all level 1, so I mean it would be fine. Sure, it'd be fine, but it's not really worth it for me. Scavengers in a recovery coma. That dude I can talk to, but it's not really worth my time to talk to him. I'm sure he's not gonna tell me anything I want to be heard, you know, or I want to hear, something like that. I'm looking to buy a grass pirate. Yeah, we got some grass pirates in here. He's worth 2,000 though, so we don't have enough money. But yeah, they have a lot more leveled stats, so we can definitely buy some grass pirates in here. 5,000. Look at their toughness and everything, man. We've got Jared and Nines, Walls, Stork, Moo. Alright, and well, this is where all the grass pirates are, so if we could find some more gear to sell, we might be able to buy one from there. Let's check out this shop and see if there's anything. I love them just carrying this guy on my shoulders too, by the way. It's so funny. Yeah, what's happening, my guy? Who do you have to sell? He's a straw lieutenant. Ooh, he's worth 9,000. That guy's pretty good for his value. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 13,000. Holy cow. He's a medic. That's probably why. Hep, Stone, Black Sheep, Claw. I mean, we could turn one of these guys' lives around, right? I mean, I can't turn the pirates' lives around. I mean, great, but can't really hire any of those guys. I think that's all of the shops here besides this clothing store here that I can check out. I guess now is our journey to Hing. I don't think we need to carry this guy on our shoulders, but maybe we can carry him to Hing and turn him in. If it does start to look like Rocky, we're gonna have to drop this guy and run, you know? It's not gonna be worth carrying him on my shoulders, but for now he's leveling up my stats. So yeah, I guess now is the time that we just head out and try to make way for Hing and see if we can hopefully make it there in one piece. That looks so ominous in the distance, but I guess we're gonna try for it. You've been good to me. You made me a thousandaire. It was a good time, but for now I leave you and I head towards Hing. All right, well, time to put him down. I think this is where it calls for it. Yep, and we're gonna run. So I don't think they're coming for me. Oh, they ran off. Okay, well, sweet. Guess we're gonna pick up our guy. The bone dogs do not want a robot skeleton or a hive guy. Good to note. Good to note, good to note. Well, onward and upward we go. Out to Hing, and on our path there we go. Weird that those bone dogs did not attack me. That was really scary, actually. I got super nervous. I threw the guy down. I was like, I'm feeding him to the bone dogs. That's it. He's going down. He's going down. I'm not coming back for him. He's dead. And then they were just beelining for me. And I was like, okay, well, I guess this is where I die. And then they veered off, so worked out. Hopefully nothing else like that crazy happens, and we're just fine. But I'm sure that will not be the case, because it is Kenshi after all. So now is like probably a good time while we're traveling across the lands to talk about what took so long to make another Kenshi video. And I'm really sorry about that. I don't mean to not make a Kenshi video for a while. You guys reacted really well to the last Kenshi video, which, by the way, thank you guys so much. It did numbers on my channel compared to what I normally upload, and that surprised me by a lot. Looks like there's also a fight going on here, so that's great. I very much appreciate it. And the reason why it took a while was because one of my hard drives was failing, so I had to move my hard drive over to another one. I think we might be fine to walk through these bone dogs based upon past events, but just for the sake of it, I am going to try to, you know, round off to the edge. And if I need to throw this guy down, I'm going to throw him down. We'll see. We might be okay. Does seem like we're fine. Oh, never mind. They're attacking me. All right, let's put him down. Let's put him down, and we're gonna run. I definitely don't care about getting meat. I care about not dying, you know, more so than being a guy that's carrying somebody. We will try to maybe loot this guy. Let those dogs run off from us, hopefully. Oh, there's a bone dog on the ground. Never mind, it's not a dude. Is that a dude? Oh, it's a sand ninja. He's worth a lot. Dude, this bone dog is about to get got. I don't... Hopefully we can get this bone dog. Not really worth it. Maybe the bone dog will leave me alone and run away. And it doesn't really seem like it. I do want to circle back to this sand ninja though. My other guy's gone, so maybe the sand ninja will be worth it. If the bone dog will just stop. Oh, the sand ninja. He stood up. We'll wait and see what happens here. Alright, the bone dog got him. And the bone dog is down. So, I mean, hey, that did work out in my favor. I think we're fine for now. Sand ninja is unconscious. He might be dying as well, so we might be able to pick him up. I don't think the bone dog notices us. So I think we're okay. I am definitely going to be looking over my shoulder quite a bit. I am going to take everything off this dude, just to be safe. I'm also probably going to pause by the time I pick up this stuff, just to make sure that the bone dog doesn't come back and kill me. Yeah, we're going to take all this off of this dude, just to be safe. Because I don't want to die by his hand, you know? High grade equipment. I guess we can afford to put that over there. Maybe we can rearrange and fit it in here. I don't know how, though. We're going to take that off there as well. I can't repair myself, but we are going to pick him up. Alright, he's mine. And let's start walking away as fast as I can in the opposite direction of the bone dogs. And if anybody comes after me, I'm dropping this dude and running again. Hopefully my wounds will heal, because I don't have any skeleton repair kits. That's kind of the downside of being a skeleton, is that they are hard to come by. But for now, we're making our way towards Hing. I think I've been saying Hinge, but Hing. And that's where I want to try to make it. So yeah, see you guys hopefully then. Hopefully nothing else crazy will happen. I want to run into these group of outlaw farmers. Man, this is not a good spot, really. We're almost there to hinge as well. We just kind of got to wait and see. There's a camp right over here, too, which sucks. Trying to not run into these guys at all, but, I mean, I'm not in a great area. Can't really tell where these guys are walking. I'm going to try to walk up to them and see. They are facing away from me, so that's good. We did cross over into Hing, whatever it is. Maybe we just crouch and kind of slow walk our way over to not get caught here. Although the slower we move, the more likely it is that somebody else could walk up on us. I also cannot see a thing right now, but maybe we just try to like intersect between the two here, like through this way, and maybe navigate around through here to some extent. I think that might be a good idea. Currently they don't see me, so we're good. That is a rebel outlaw farmer there with a bone dog. It is a guy with his dogs. Sadly, they're dead, but he doesn't notice me, so we're good. Don't know where that group went. They're over there, so we might be fine. I want to try to get up to whatever this is. Hopefully it's a good area, not a bad area. But I do see it, and that's where I'm trying to get up to. Do want to watch out for that random farmer that could just come running up out of nowhere and KO me. I don't know where that next group went. Oh, they're over there. So yeah, we're good. We discovered Hing. Yeah, that's that town. That's where I want to go. Honestly, I'm very anxious right now. I'm sure Scrubby W is, as he's carrying this dude on his shoulder all the way across these lands, where he could get spotted at any moment. Probably not even worth my time to sneak right now, but I'm gonna do it until I know I'm like relatively safe. I think I am safe. We're just gonna head and stand up and run for now. I think the more land we cover, the better we'll be. Those guys are turned away from us, so I mean that is doing us a favor. That guy's still over there with his bone dogs that are dead. I don't know what this group of guys are over here, but we need to make sure that they're not going to kill us, depending on where they're coming from. They're slave hunters, so that's not good for me, because they might not be slave hunters that I want to encounter compared to the slave hunters I was encountering earlier. So for now, let's just try to sit up for now and try not to get murdered. Sweet, they're walking around. Let's just try to go this way around them. Oh, those guys are fighting a skimmer. Skimmers are over here as well, which are not good for us either, because that means we can die to those. I think now we're just going to try to run. Those guys are a good enough distance away, I think, to where I can drop this guy and just outrun them, hopefully. I do want to look out for the skimmer. Those guys might kill it, though, so we're good. There. Yeah, those guys aren't coming for me, so we're good. We can see Hing in the distance. Hing, whatever its name is, we can see it. We're almost there. We've carried this guy so far, too. The odds are stacked against us. Every time we travel somewhere, man, we always run into so many things, and yet we're making it. I do think that we still have a ways to go here, so we're not clearly out of the woods, and we definitely have a lot of like hills over here where guys could just run over them and we don't know they're coming, so that's another thing that we face here, but that's also a benefit for us because it does hide us. As we saw earlier, we didn't get got by those guys that were slavers. Granted, they may not have went for me anyways, but they might have as well. I'm not too sure. Definitely don't know, but I definitely don't want to find out either. That's a group of guys, outlaw farmers, and it does look like they're moving this way, so I think I just want to try to run as fast as I can. Keep running, and keep running, and keep running, and just try to make it there. We found the Trader's Edge. Is that the name of this town? It's Trader's Edge? No, it's the edge of that other place over there in the distance. So yeah, we definitely just want to keep going. Try to avoid getting got by any of these outlaw farmers, and hopefully we can make it here. Looks like there are some guys above the hill, or maybe that was just an illusion with that windmill. I don't see anything, although it's really hard to see something as of right now. Alright, I think we're getting close to actually entering the town here. We did have to round this rock a little bit, and there is a skimmer approaching us, which is kind of scary. But I don't think it'll get to us by the time we enter the city. Hopefully not anyways. Although I can't see it with the sandstorm. And I think we should be good to enter the city. I don't think anybody's going to come after us. Yeah, none of these guys are hostile towards us. We might have to answer some questions. But we do have a guy that we're going to turn in, hopefully for like 7K here. I don't know, though, if that is the case. Yeah, they don't seem to be hostile towards me, so I think we're good. I have no clue where we can go. Is this a jail? Yeah, this is a jail. Sweet. We might be able to turn in a bounty here. I have no clue how we do that, though, but we're going to try to do it anyways. We might have to go to the bar first to sell off some of this gear. I do want to look at it, though, and see if it's worth trading up my stuff for it. It probably is. Cut resistance is 17, 50, blunt, like whatever. My cut resistance efficiency is like 90, which is, I think, helping me, but may not be super worth it. I think these are really good, too. Iconoclast. I mean, it's at least worth trading one of them, right? And then selling the other, maybe. These pants are probably really good. Harpoon resistance, whatever. I mean, they definitely don't do as much blunt resistance and cut resistance as the other one. I honestly have no clue what I'm looking at, really, with debating these. I mean, they have their pros and cons, right? Like, this is definitely good for certain things. Like, if I want my character to be really good at these things, these are going to be really, really useful. Like, my melee attack bonus is going to go up for this, which is going to be super useful because it's going to make my guy way stronger. I'm not going to be at a negative, I don't think, but then my defense is doing way better as well. So overall, seems like it's much more worth having this on. We can compare these two, but nothing really changes. And off of these two, I'm not really too sure which one I want because the cut efficiency goes down, but the blunt resistance is up. Not too sure. And honestly, these swords seem really worth keeping, but I'm not too sure how I want to stack them in there. Their damage against humans is good. However, my pole arms might be good for like staying out of reach from enemies, so I'm not exactly sure. I might just keep one of the swords on me, and you guys can let me know down in the comments. There is a robotic shop here, so that's super good. Very, very useful. Very, very useful. Residential house for sale. Okay, nice. We can buy stuff here. All right. Well, I don't see a bar on this side of town, at least. Oh, there it is. It was just on the other side, not where I was looking anyways. So let's head over there. Maybe we can sell some of these goods off. You guys can let me know if I'm doing anything wrong and I'm making a mistake, but I'm probably going to sell this just for the extra goods. I mean, it's probably not worth selling anyways, but I just want to have some room on me. This guy has this on him. And yeah, I'll sell some stuff that's not worth it. I'll keep that item on me for now. We'll trade this guy in and make a decision from there. I think that might be a better idea. We can leave it up to you guys in the comments on what you guys think. Do we recruit somebody with the cats that we get or whatever? Gecko, he's a drifter and he's a robot. We might be able to recruit that guy. That would be cool to have another robot at our helm. Back, he's got a cool name, Peace. And yeah, I want to talk to you. You're who I'm after. Show me your goods, yes. Maybe we could just, yeah, sell some of these. I mean, a splint kit would be super useful. We can sell that. We don't need that. Okay, let's rearrange. Yeah, I don't think we need the splint kit. Man, it's probably super useful, but at least for now, we don't need it. We probably don't need those two for now. That way we can at least get these items off of him. And now we're good to turn this chick in. Sweet. All right, so let's head over to the police station. I think this is where we need to go to turn them in for their bounties. Pretty good find, really. That was lucky. Very, very lucky. So yeah. Let's try to get over here, see if we can make this bust or the stop. I have no clue how we actually turn these people in, to be honest with you, for these bounties, so I might have to look at a tutorial for it, but we can find out. What's up, bro? It looks like you caught a bounty. Want a reward, I suppose? Yes, take him. Yeah, so we got 10,000. Sweet, and they did put him all the way up here in the cell, so nice. We can talk to him if we wanted. Oh no, that's the other guy. Can we talk to this dude? Yeah, we could talk to them. That's awesome. I'm sure he'd hate me, so not really worth my time to talk to him, but I got some cool garbs out of it, and I'm like worth 10,000 cats now, and I have a cool katana on my hip, so I mean that's worth it, right? Definitely something, right? So I think we're turning our life around one day at a time. You guys might think that Scrubby Dubby had a rough start, but I mean Scrubby Dubby has seen some shit, but he's got something going now, and that's really something. Let me know what you guys think, what we should do. Should we hire somebody to help us out? Think there's some other ideas that we can do. We can become a clothing trader, maybe running back and forth between Eye Socket and Hinge, doing some clothing sales, maybe grab another guy to help us out in case we do die, to come pick us up or grab us or anything like that. Let me know what ideas you guys have, and I'll be sure to read them all. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.